Hello and welcome to Dork Sports Playoff Edition. We're going to be picking all the playoff games, college and pro. I'm Pike, aka Pike Von Doom. With me as always is Miguel Silva and Michael Trainer. And this week we got a very special guest, Keenan Womack. What's going on, boys?
What is up, fellas?
I'm not getting any better at these intros.
No, dude, you got it drilled down to science. It's the small talk after that. We were just chatting for like a half hour.
Yeah, right. Well, I hope we got some left in the tank because we got to talk about playoff football, boys.
Yeah, well, thankfully we didn't talk about really any of these games in particular.
That's true.
Saved it for this.
That's true. Hey, good call. Well,
we complained about the NBA for 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. Well, last week was an exciting one. We got some. We thinned out the herd. We got the last couple playoff teams. Yeah, dude. Screw the Ravens. Sorry.
Yeah, honestly, I really thought that Seattle, San Francisco should have been the Sunday night game since I thought it had more at stake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
probably would have been a little bit better if they had some more time to prepare.
But honestly, the right game was chosen to be the Sunday night game because that game was
absolutely insane.
That was nuts. I got my girlfriend to watch that game because she was sold. I talked all about how Aaron Rodgers is gay. She recognized him from being on the Jets, and she's like, "Yeah, isn't that guy? I thought he retired because he broke his leg." And I was like, close, but he went to the Steelers instead.
Hey, he had a good season, honestly.
And he made the playoffs.
And he played every game.
We would not have made the playoffs without him either. 100%.
And you would not have made the playoffs without Justin Tucker getting, multiple accusations made against him and, kicked out of the league.
Well, we don't claim him as Texas anymore. We don't claim him anymore.
Wait, was he a
Longhorn revoked? Yeah, he was.
Really? I didn't.
Austin Westlake's owned too. He's from Austin. Wow. We disowned him. He's defrocked, as it were.
I don't know. We'll take him. I'll take him as a Philly guy now. Yeah, Tucker's the man.
Bring in Deshaun too.
He's definitely
Philly, where going to a rub and tug is still just cool.
Yeah, it's just called a wishy-washy there is all.
Yeah. They're not slaves. They're just volunteers.
Is a direct quote from
they're living out the American dream.
China's so much worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a door that says I Heart Massage right there on 2nd Street. They could just walk out the door.
So crazy.
They're out of the shipping container, which is the important part.
There's no girls in those cans.
Out of the frying pan. Out of the frying pan into the wok.
Oh. All right. Well, let's get into the records and see where we stand after one full season of prop picks and best bets. I'll kick us off. No, wait. That's not even... The year-to-date's... I screwed up on these graphics today. The year-to-date's right, but I went 2-1 this week. And the backup play went 1 as well, even though we're counting Kenny Pickett because he started.
He started. The line was there. He
started. Yeah, that's all that matters.
Pike specifically asked me because I'm the only one who didn't have any stock in Kenny Pickett.
I'll let Trainer be the decider.
He started the game, and so it would have counted.
There was a line on FanDuel. I don't know if he was on DraftKings, but there was on FanDuel. I checked.
We're counting it.
Yeah, I went. I'm cool with it.
Was his longest completion under 26.5? It absolutely was.
His only completion.
He had one completion for 4 yards.
Completion less than 20 yards? Yeah, absolutely
it was a 4-yard completion. Shout out Kenny.
Might have had a longer one to the other team.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know how far that interception goes.
Is that a touchdown? If he throws
I think it was in a pick six because it might have gone for well over 20 yards.
No, it was not a pick six because not a single touchdown was scored in that game.
Classic.
So I can say that.
North.
What an ugly game.
Oh, man.
What a terrible game. So, yeah, mine was 2-1, 27-27, dead even for the entire year. Not something to be super proud of, but hey, it's not 20.
If you could be
20,
right half the
30, and
time when
31.
you're betting, that's not bad.
That's not bad. You're paying the VIG only.
Yeah,
killed on
500
the
betting, I
VIG,
consider.
You're losing out
500
10%.
Listen, if you take out weeks 1 through 3 in the last 2 weeks of the season, I'm really good. If you take out a whole month of the season, I'm actually pretty good at this.
We'll call that preseason.
So it goes.
Yeah. So, Keenan, just so you know, I started 0 for 9 the first 3 weeks of
That's
the
a
season.
tilt, brother. That's a tilt.
Oh, dude,
It was
I
crazy.
Was so
It was
bad to start
crazy.
the year.
That sounds
And I had
that's
slowly.
insane.
There was actually a point where I got to 500. There
Yeah.
was a point where I had gotten to 500. And
Just
like
flexing
it took
like crazy about it.
I was like, I'm on a fucking heater. And
Yeah.
then
Killing it.
death again.
Yeah, not great.
But hey, it's our first
Although
season
I
doing
think-
this.
I think I've picked the most correct touchdowns though out of all of us.
Could be.
I
We
think
didn't keep track of
It's an
that at
easy
all.
claim because nobody's been paying attention to the touchdown.
I have to recheck everything.
We did
but
the rule about touchdowns is you try to like aim for a longer shot, like you wanted to be more than plus 200. So
Sure, yeah,
getting those was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can have a losing record and have a positive ROI. Like
Yeah.
that's how I am on college football.
Right. Yeah. You
I think that's how. I mean, that's anyone that's making more money than they're losing is
Totally,
usually
that's all that
losing
matters.
more of their bets than they hit. It's just the
Totally.
ones that hit make up for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the grind.
Which has been the case every other season that we did our parlays, except for this one. We just kept missing
God, we
by
came so
one leg.
we came so close so many
every-
times.
Well, until the last couple of weeks have actually been pretty bad.
Man, if I would have
But
had
there's
that,
a few that we were off by like 5 yards.
Yeah. I always cash on futures. That was always my like money maker. Was like, I hit on Kansas national championship in 2021 plus 1650.
oh yeah,
Nice. Wow.
Hit it in
Damn.
November. Yeah, it was awesome.
that rules.
Was that the only one that you bet on?
Yeah,
Shit.
Nice.
put 100 down, paid rent
'Cause
that month. Pretty
I'll,
awesome.
I'll usually put down like 5 teams on that kind of thing. Like I hit the Celtics the year that they beat you guys.
Oh yeah, that's a good bet.
Well,
I mean,
the last year that they won, but
it's harder. It's easier to hit NBA because there's at least series. And basketball is just like Kansas. I remember because I was watching it with my now wife, girlfriend at the time, and Kansas was down 15 at the half to North Carolina in the national championship game. And I was sitting there like sweating, like why didn't I hedge out of this bet? Like what the fuck am I doing? Sorry, I don't know if we were allowed to cuss. What the hell am I doing?
after the first minute, they stopped checking.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I was like, what am I doing, dude? I should have hedged out of this. And then they came back and won, and it was just glorious, dude.
Bill Self
This is the-
masterclass.
This is the dumb one that I did last year. So right before the playoffs started, I bet on Indiana to win the NBA Finals,
Okay.
and I cashed
You
out
hedged
right
out?
before the finals started. They made the finals, and I went, Oklahoma City's gonna fucking smoke them. So I
Yeah.
cashed out
How much did
instead
you
of
make?
waiting for Game 7.
Yeah, that would have been the move for sure. That's still impressive, though.
I mean, I wound up winning money, but I was just like,
Sure.
I could have waited till Game 7, and it probably would have been more.
Yeah, it would have
Yeah.
been nuts.
And then we'll get
Crazy.
But
on to the.
yeah, there's no way you had the balls to wait till Game 7 and then you cashed out.
Yeah,
You
you
know?
would have let it ride for sure.
You would have had to, yeah.
I would have been like, they might win Game 7. I mean, it's one game.
Pike,
You have to
did
let
you
it ride.
did
Actually,
you
that's
let
what
that
you
one ride last week that you had with the
Aaron
rushing
Rodgers?
touchdowns?
Yeah, I had to.
You let it ride.
I
You
had to.
idiot. You,
No, because $120 doesn't really mean a whole lot, but $4,500 would have been huge. It was a $5 free bet. I didn't lose
Yeah.
anything. It was a three. Okay, so it was a
you could
three-piece
have had
parlay.
a free 150,
That's
and instead you decide to wait for Aaron Rodgers to run the ball in.
Yeah, but that was what made it juicy. It was
More fun that way.
So it was,
What is juicy? Who was the other one that hit?
Cam Ward
Cam
on the
Ward.
first
Cam
drive of the
Ward.
game before he gets injured. Gets injured
You should
scoring the
have
ball.
You should have took it when you got it. His only play of the game, and he got hurt doing it.
And then
he
Riley
got
Leonard
it for you.
Riley Leonard got it in the fourth, and then Rodgers was the last one. It was a $5 free bet to win $4,500. So I'm not taking a $120 payout, dude. There's no way.
Yeah, you got
Although-
like that right. I agree, actually.
Although, you could have done Cam Ward, Riley Leonard, Josh Johnson.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it would have hit.
Yeah.
You're just like, what the
But
fuck?
Rogers was the one in there that was 20-1. Like it was the big underdog
Yeah.
of the play. Like it was the least likely. But I was just like, the only time he ran for a touchdown this year was against the Ravens. So I was like, he might do it again.
Although I couldn't have imagined that Josh Johnson was like that far behind because he never scores.
Right. Well, oh shit. Yeah, we got to talk about the top dog here. Finish the season off 3-0.
Look at this man.
Miguel, 29-25.
What's up? What's up? Give it up for the Kennys, dude. They pulled through for me. We closed out strong. This wasn't even my idea. I'm not the betting guy. These
Keep
guys
saying
are
that.
big fucking sports betting heads. And they convinced me to do this because I like fantasy football a lot.
There you go.
And
Beginner's
now
luck,
we're
I guess.
addicted.
I know a little bit.
Yeah, ain't no ball.
Hey,
See,
29-25
this
is
how
not
they hook
bad.
you in.
That's true.
This is how they hook you in.
Yeah,
They
I'm
get you
losing
starting
it.
well. And this is the best you're ever going to do.
We'll see. We'll see. I also won our college basketball bracket last year, so
Ooh, we'll be getting into that soon.
I'm
That's
now
awesome.
well, except for either the fantasy football leagues.
Yeah.
I
And
did
if-
win one of those last year. I did not come even close to winning either of them this year. I
I
had
got
a
killed
terrible
this
year
year.
in
I had a
fantasy
terrible
football.
team. I did have a
Dude.
good team name though. I can't front. My team name was really good. It was I Chase Brown Pussy.
Okay, I like that.
Ooh.
All right.
Spicy.
Yeah,
I'm
mine-
already understanding why you had a tough year, but good name.
Yeah, just the karma of that team name was it wasn't gonna do well, no doubt about it.
I died on the hill
Yeah.
of Brian Thomas Jr. this year. Dude, I was like, he's
I
gonna have
took him
a
and DK
monster.
a couple times. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
a
I
dude.
had Jonathan Taylor and Jameer Gibbs, and I sucked.
Yeah, that's
I had Jamar
dude,
Chase.
in one of my leagues, I had Jonathan Taylor, Kyron Williams, Josh Jacobs, and both Judkins and Scadaboo. And like at one point, I was winning every game by so much. I was like, "Oh, this is a cakewalk." I'm gonna start making trades just to like button
Make
up
it
my team for
easier.
next year because it's a
Tennessee.
keeper league, and it just the whole thing absolutely collapsed on me.
Mm.
Shit. Well, let's take a look at
Now to decide
the guest picks for the
who to
year.
keep.
We haven't had a guest in the last couple weeks, so these were the standings from the NFL portion of the year. Drew Montana actually still holding up the number one spot with 3-0 of
Hey, Drew.
Santoria as well, the silent assassin.
Victoria, even the silent. No
We
one
gotta
heard.
get Santoria back in here. He was so good at it, and we fucked up the audio on his
I
episode.
did. It was my fault. Entirely my fault.
It might have been my favorite episode we've done. It was so good. It had so much great information in it.
And I fucked up the audio.
Nobody heard a word.
That
of it.
happens, dude. That happens.
It was a bummer.
The wild world of podcasting.
What you uploaded it? We didn't even know until it was up on YouTube. We're like,
Until people were commenting like, "Yo, did you mess something up?"
it was just
Evidently.
my audio. It's just my audio, so it looked like I'm just like, yeah, that's a good point.
Just talking by yourself. A solo show. I had to do one of those a couple weeks ago for On 3. I had to do a solo show for like 20 minutes. Tough.
You gotta you gotta Alex Jones.
Oh, yeah. That's who I was channeling the whole time. I was doing Bill Burr. What's up with this team? It fucking sucks.
yeah. This guy cut me off in traffic. He's like, are you doing a podcast in your car? I guess. Sick.
Into an insane man rant.
All right, I guess with no further ado, let's get into the slate. We'll start with college. The first game being the U versus Ole Miss.
Yeah, later tonight.
The
Miami Ole Miss.
later tonight, right? The over under on times Michael Irvin barks like a dog. On all fours, 2.5.
Be over.
Yeah.
2.5.
Actually, I think this is going to be a
You said
defensive
that
struggle.
low, 2.5?
I think this game goes under that 52.5. I don't know if that's on betting on this one, but Miami, I could see Miami just shutting Ole Miss's defense down or offense down completely. They're gonna own the trenches on these guys. That defensive line is absolutely stacked. I think they'll have a little success running the ball as well.
So I agree on the under for sure. That I would take. I'm taking Ole Miss money line though. And here's why. Because if there's one guy that can affect a game against a really talented defensive line, it's Trinidad Chambliss from the way he's able to operate in the backfield. His pocket presence for a 6 foot tall guy is like unbelievable. He reminds me a lot of Caleb Williams, actually. That's kind of the comp that keeps coming to mind for me. He has really good receivers. Ole Miss's defense is really good too, and you're just always due for a Carson Beck terrible decision at some point in the game. And I think it's going to be low scoring enough to where Carson Beck makes a really bad read and throws something over the middle. It gets picked off, maybe taken back. I think Ole Miss is going to win a really low scoring, like a 20-14, 17-13 type of game. And I like the under pick for sure, but I'm rolling with Ole Miss.
I like that. I don't mind that at all, especially if you're getting the 3.5. The money line makes sense. Miami's offense just is not impressive. There's nothing about it.
It's not. Their running backs are good, but Beck is just such a you don't know what you're gonna get on any given day with Beck. So.
He kind of looks like a flounder too, a little bit.
He looks like Sid the Sloth, is what he looks like. It's very bad. It's very unfortunate how he looks, but yeah.
But yeah, that Ole Miss plus 3.5 and the under together is actually pretty good.
Yeah. Might even. As a teaser, that would be a pretty gnarly teaser.
Teaser's nice on that. I like that. What would the teaser be? 6?
9.5. Plus 9.5.
Yeah, no,
so 6 points. Yeah,
teaser.
6 points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Play up plus 9.5. Under 58
under
now.
61.
I think
I like
58.
I like that a lot.
Or 58. Yeah, my bad.
Minus 120 on that.
That's nice, actually. I like that a lot too.
Yeah, it's not a bad one.
But this should be a good game. I think we kind of skimmed over it earlier, but I think the next game more or less will determine the national title, in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I guess we can move right on to it.
This is the game to figure out whoever's going to get their ass beat by whoever wins the other game.
Yeah. And we're going to move right into that other game as Oregon and Indiana. The Hoosiers are a 3.5 point favorite, over under 48.5, which...
should these over-unders be reversed?
You'd think so, but both these teams actually have been playing great defense. What was I know Indiana beat them pretty handily in Oregon.
I think it was 30-20. I know they won by 10. I believe that final score was 30-20.
That game, I kept live betting Oregon. I was like, there's no way they're going to lose this game. And that was when I just didn't believe in Indiana, but as I continued to lose money on them, I was like, all right, maybe they're a good team. Yeah, 30-20, good call.
They're really good, man. They're really good.
It's crazy what Cignetti's done there in 3 years' time.
He's playing college football 26 on rookie mode, on freshman mode. That's what he's doing. It's unbelievable the speed run he's put together there. I have 2 picks I like on this game. I like Indiana money line. And I like Dante Moore under 2 passing touchdowns. So I think that this Indiana defense is going to get to Dante Moore. They're going to make him throw some bad balls. I think he's going to have a lot of trouble. And I think the Oregon receivers are good, but they're not physical receivers. They can create separation, but if they get into the 20, I think like Oregon will be able to move the ball between the 20s. But when they get to red zone, the high red zone, I think they're going to have a lot of trouble scoring against this IU defense. And I think that Oregon's receivers are not super physical, and Indiana's corners are physical.
Yeah.
So I think Dante Moore's going to have a lot of trouble throwing touchdowns. I think if he's going to throw 2 touchdowns, they're going to be long bombs as opposed to like 5-10 yard passes.
Yeah, Oregon might have the edge on athleticism, but their offense is still kind of built like a Pac-12 offense. And
Totally.
But their defense is no joke, though. I mean, that's why that's total so low. Both these defenses are absolutely stacked.
I also think Mendoza has experience on Moore, and I think that experience means if you look at the last few national champions, they're all very experienced teams. So I think Mendoza having a couple of years under his belt, he's the starter at Cal before he gets to Indiana. I think that he is a better quarterback. I think he's more experienced. I think he makes better reads, and I think that I just think this IU team is the best team in the country.
I think so too. And that showed against Bama too. I mean, they rubbed Bama's nose in it. I loved it. I loved every second of it.
They fucking beat the shit out of them.
Even
oh my God.
I live in Florida, but I'm in the area of Florida that has like a ton of Alabama fans, like in the Northwest Florida, and it was a lot of fun watching them just get absolutely demolished in front of like 6 or 7 people at my bar. They were like rooting hard for them.
Yeah. Now, do you think Moore declares for the draft this year, or
I think he's gonna get a huge bag to go back to Oregon. So
that was kind of my like I
don't know where
I was mulling it over.
I mean, like he'd probably be a top 10 pick is the thing.
Yeah, he's a solid player.
He's really good, but like this is such a weak quarterback class, dude. Like this quarterback class is not good, and like especially now that Arch is coming back to Texas, like that would have been a very high draft pick, and he's not going out. A lot of the guys that were projected to be really high draft picks at quarterback had really bad seasons. Like Cade Klubnik was bad. Mateer was bad. Drew Aller was bad. Levitt was okay, but he's going to LSU. Like it was just not a good quarterback season outside of Mendoza. I mean, Mendoza might be the number 1 pick. Like,
yeah,
Mendoza's good, but like,
the reason why I'm at is because I think if Moore declared, he might go number 2.
Yeah, he totally could.
Like,
it's possible.
That's kind of my thinking. Is that does he declare knowing like, all right, I'm probably going in the top 5 in this draft, or does he go, well then I'm probably getting picked by the Jets, so let me stay in Oregon for another year and hope
it's brutal to be in that situation.
Some other team gets a top 5 pick that's a more desirable destination.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, it's really tough to put yourself in like, I want to play for the Jets, dude. That sounds great. That sounds like an awesome
or
situation
Cleveland.
to be in. Yeah, Cleveland already has 7 quarterbacks on their roster too.
So if we're thinking Indiana takes this one, Ole Miss takes the other, how do you think those two teams match up?
I think Indiana wins. I just I didn't think it was possible to win a national championship with the lack of blue chip players that Indiana has. But I don't know how you watch these games and don't think Indiana's going to beat anybody they play. I mean, they haven't lost to anybody all year. They beat Ohio State, who I thought was the best team in the country.
Yeah.
Absolutely destroyed Alabama, who has way more blue chips than they do on their roster. I think they're going to beat Oregon. I think Oregon's probably going to be the best game they play this year other than the Ohio State Big Ten Championship. And I just don't see anybody beating IU, which is crazy to say, man. I mean, the culture that he's built is like unbelievable. I just didn't think this was possible in this era of NIL to be in Indiana and win the national championship as a team that doesn't have 57 5-stars on your roster, but it looks like they're going to. It's insane to me.
Well, you're getting plus 150 on some books for them to win it all, which is not terrible.
I would take that. That seems
take it now with plus money.
Yeah.
Oh, it won't be if they win this. If and when they win this.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah,
they'll be favored over whoever. By about 6 points, I think.
Well, that would be a 2-game parlay to pick Indiana in both games. So
yeah, exactly. And if Indiana wins this one and Ole Miss wins the other one, I think Indiana will probably be around a 5.5, 6 point favorite over Ole Miss.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah. Even if you wanted to hedge it, like you bet Indiana to win the national championship, but you just hedge it by betting Oregon to win this game.
True.
Yeah, you could do that. I mean,
because I think this is the only team left that can beat them.
Yeah, you know what? I think Dante Moore does go pro. I'm seeing him as the number 2 pick in a lot of these mocks. So
Kuiper has him number 1.
Yeah, it's like him and Mendoza. So this is a battle of two, arguably
the two top
best
picks.
pro quarterbacks in the country, or best college quarterbacks in the country.
Which I mean, that's the thing. If the idea is that obviously the teams can fall in love during the draft process with whoever, but I mean,
Clearly.
I just think Mendoza should go one over Moore.
He will.
Yeah, I mean, Moore has more physical traits that attract pro guys. He's got more athleticism in the pocket, that kind of thing. But, Mendoza's super polished.
Well, the thing is, the Raiders have the first pick, and is kind of like, because I know last year there was a lot of questions about it, which I kind of wasn't like, I don't know how much influence he's going to have, but I think this year might be the year that Brady has a much bigger influence on what actually happens with that team.
I can see that.
True.
I can see that. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who goes. I mean, I think the best draft prospect is not a quarterback. I think the best draft prospect is that edge rusher from Miami, Bain. But
Yeah.
I mean, that dude is a freak show.
What a fun name, too.
Yeah, for real. It's a perfect name for a guy.
That's your quarterback, Batman.
Literally, it's like the perfect name for like a psychotic defensive end. It's pretty rad.
A game record.
He's also built like Bane too. He's just massive shoulders, like he's huge, man.
Hell yeah. Well, that's college. Sounds like we're all like in Indiana to win in the end. Which, yeah.
Nah, I got Miami going all the way.
Really?
I could see it too. I mean, there's like a lot of outcomes here that I could see. I could see Miami. There's not a bad pick out of these 4 teams. All 4 of them have a chance.
I'll be honest with you guys. The only game that I watched any of was Miami against Ohio State because I have a card, like a PSA 10 Jeremiah Smith card that I'm really hoping, appreciates over the next few years.
It will, brother. Don't worry about that.
Dude, he's been a fucking baller.
Yeah.
But so I was rooting for Ohio State.
Sure.
Damn,
just because of that. I mean, I don't know or care about Ohio State. It does seem like most of the guys that are fans of that team are gay.
They're the worst. They're the worst fan base in the
Fuck
country.
Ohio State, dude.
Seems like really annoying fans.
I'm right there with you.
They're horrible, dude.
But I was rooting for them. But Miami looked really good, and I just the other like little bit that I know is obviously the Notre Dame fans throwing a fit that Miami even made it into the playoffs, and so for them to go on a little bit of a run, it's fun. They're a Cinderella team.
That's true. They kind of are. At this point, they definitely are.
I think the funniest outcome is Ole Miss winning the national title
without Kiffin.
Yeah, like
that is pretty sweet.
That's the funniest outcome out of all 4 is them winning without that coach.
Lane
Kiffin. So funny, dude.
He's already drowning.
Lane Train probably already has HPV that he got in.
He's drowning in Baton Rouge pussy already.
Everything that's happened this year, how does he get recruits from Ole Miss to go to LSU?
Yeah, money.
Recruits maybe, but not players on Ole Miss's team.
Yeah, like how does he get any transfers to go with him when they're doing this without him?
They were talking about Chambliss possibly going to LSU, but I don't know what that looks like the more they win.
I think they're gonna not lock down that Arizona State quarterback. I think that's happening. I think Levitt's on campus right now. I think that's gonna be LSU's quarterback. Him or DeMond from Washington if he can get out of his NLI. So we'll see.
Yeah, that Levitt's decent. Levitt's a fucking slinger.
Levitt's he's a YOLO quarterback, which you have to have. You can't be this like soft, like check down merchant. You have to be like a YOLO, let it fucking rip type of guy. That's what Levitt is.
Otherwise you end up being JJ McCarthy.
100%. Like literally, yes. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like
I hated JJ McCarthy when he was because I was watching. He was Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was watching because Jim Harbaugh. I was a Jim Harbaugh fan because of the Niners, and I was rooting for him just to do something to win another championship. Just because in my heart he is a good coach.
Yeah, they were winning despite JJ McCarthy. A lot of those games.
My feeling the entire time was like, this guy sucks.
Yeah, they just had an awesome running backs, an awesome offensive line.
Blake Corum was an absolute monster.
Corum was a freak in college, dude.
Absolutely psychotic that JJ McCarthy was a first-round pick.
It is.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been anywhere near the first round. I mean, Quinn Ewers was the 7th round pick. I just don't
And even if you're going to take him, like, hold on to him for a couple years, let him learn. Like, you've got a guy with Sam Darnold that is clearly capable enough.
Let him walk.
Yeah.
Clearly capable enough.
Right.
Yeah, I think a little bit of that was KOC smelling and thinking his shit don't stink.
Yeah.
And I can make any of these quarterbacks good.
That's true.
Well, there's one you can't.
Yeah, McCarthy. Not great, Bob. Yeah, I mean, they really should have stuck out with Darnold. I don't know. It was a money thing.
Even just for a couple of years, dude. Like, It's the whole they're losing the recipes.
Darnold's
Michael
contract
Irving.
with Seattle is only a 3-year deal.
Yeah, and it
That's
wasn't.
my point. Yeah,
It wasn't
and
much.
they have like badass receivers. Like Jefferson, arguably when healthy, arguably the best in the entire league.
Right.
And then Addison's like one of the best twos in the entire
Oh,
league.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's a badass receiving core. You just need a guy that can get him the ball, and McCarthy can't do that.
Right.
Yeah,
he-
Addison the ball.
Yeah, he has a guy
yeah.
like Jefferson.
Dude, that was one of the main reasons that team fell apart. I also had Justin Jefferson. Damn it.
Dude, I had Chase,
That was
that was a wild year with him.
It took me the entire season to finally replace Justin Jefferson with Chris Olave, and then he almost died.
He did. Dude, I
The
just,
one
like,
healthy
debated...
season Chris Olave's like ever had in his career.
He was proud. He said he was like, "This is the first time I played 17 games. I did it. I completed a season." And then he had blood clots for the final game.
Blood clot in his lung and couldn't play.
And he's not even Jamaican.
Blue clot.
The doctor said, "I have blood clots, but I ain't Jamaican, man."
All right, let's since we're talking about pros, let's go over and get into the pro slate of playoff games. Starting with the first one on Saturday, Rams and Panthers. 10.5 point road home dog here.
Yeah, man.
Are they live? You like the Panthers with the points against Seattle. I mean, it didn't work out in the end, but
Yeah, it didn't work out in the end. I do think 10.5 is a little rich.
yeah.
But
Wait, these two teams played, right?
Yeah, the
and-
Panthers won. The Panthers had 2 interceptions and a forced fumble.
That's
I
right.
believe.
Yeah, I mean, this is a team that they
against
beat
Matt Stafford
earlier in the season.
after
Now
the
they're
week
gonna-
the week after having 3 interceptions on Purdy.
Yeah.
It's sometimes a decent defense,
Yeah, that's true.
and if they
They
show
have
up one more time,
playmakers, they're
I'll
just not consistent, I think.
no.
Yeah. I mean,
They have a
honestly,
few
my
guys,
thing
but-
is, I guess the one thing I would like in this game as a whole is probably McMillan, just because no matter what happens, they're going to throw to McMillan,
That's true.
Yeah.
whether they're winning or losing. Other than
Can't really
that,
trust either of the running backs anymore.
Do we know is Devontae fully healthy? I know he's going to go, but is he at 100%?
I think that he probably could have played last week, and they just chose not to. So I would imagine he's probably going to be as close to healthy as you can get.
I'll tell you what's worth a sneaky look is Xavier Legette to get more than 16.5 yards.
Like that's the one thing is like I think every NFC team has some kind of major weakness that any of these other playoff teams can exploit, and the Rams is their pass defense.
Yeah.
They can get thrown on. Now the problem is you got Bryce Young playing for the other team.
Who's had some good and bad games. I mean,
Like, and he's
Been a
all
mix-
over the
mixed-
that's the thing,
bit of a
he's
mixed
all
bag.
over the place. You don't know whether he's gonna have a good game or not. So, I
Yeah.
mean,
Jesus
man,
Christ.
I just think 10.5 is a lot.
he threw for 54
I feel like it's going to be a
yards.
10-point game. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you're a believer in buying points, this might be the game to do it. I'm not, but, like, if you're going to, maybe buy a point, get it at 9.5. Maybe that's a little easier to take on. But I just think the I'm a big McVay guy. Like, I think I have talked about it before. I would murder another human being to have that guy coach the Cowboys. He never would, but, like, I think he's just a badass coach, and he gets his guys really juiced. And I just think they're a much better team. Did you say Kyron Williams is playing or not?
Kyron will be playing, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
Kyron.
that's huge.
I believe
mean, that
Kyron
guy's-
played last week too.
Okay, cool, because he was banged up earlier this year, right? I mean, he's a guy that game-changing running back. I think he's going to be kind of the X factor. Like if they can run the ball, I think they'll win pretty easily. Maybe not scoreboard handily, but like I don't think it's going to be a game that's in doubt the whole time. Like I feel like
I can see
LA
that.
will control most of this game with their run game.
46.5 seems a little low, given that the Rams struggles on pass defense. But
Yeah,
like you said, if
yeah.
they run the ball, they might control the clock and just kind of just make it a boring
And
win.
that's another thing. Like, the Rams sometimes just, like, I mean, even last week, that game against Arizona was just, like, bizarre. Like, why is Arizona still in this game if you're playing all your starters? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are they like, sometimes they get a little weird like that. I mean, maybe there's no team that's really like, oh yeah, they're gonna fucking win. Like, I just don't feel that way about any team this year. But like,
Yeah.
There was a point this season I felt that way about the Rams, and then they lost 2 easy games in a row, I think.
One of them being to the Panthers.
Yeah.
They did lose to the Panthers. I don't know, man. I feel like playoff McVay is kind of a bad dude.
He holds on to a lot of plays.
Yeah, he's nuts. It pisses me off so much.
He doesn't like to show a lot of his stuff in the regular season. Like, there's a ton of his playbook that he's...
Yeah, he opens up the bag for sure.
But that being
I like
said...
LA to cover, personally.
Yeah, I could see that. I do think that the over... I like the over in this one, and I like... like Trainer said, Tet McMillan, 55.5 yards. He'll probably get that. And I like Xavier Leggett to get 17 as well, just as like a third, fourth
Tad
option.
at 55. That's great.
yeah.
It's a little
Yeah,
low. I figured he'd be like
I think the over for the game and Tet, are probably the 2 things that I would look at.
10.5 is a lot. It's like a scary number because of the half point tacked on the end.
He certainly could cover it, though.
And like, I don't
Maybe
know
like
what
27-13 type of game.
What's his receptions line for this game? Because I mean, even if it's high, he's probably still gonna hit it.
Tet says 4.5 with plus money.
Wow.
And if
That
you
feels
want
like they're baiting us.
right, minus 200 for just 4.
4.5 is plus money.
Yeah, plus 105.
It feels like a trick, dude.
He's been getting the ball a lot lately too.
Yeah, I know.
But if you think he's going to get 5 receptions, you'd probably think he's going to get 55 yards as well.
Yeah, maybe you parlay those.
I don't hate it.
Can you parlay props on DK now? I don't remember. They used to not be able to do that.
Yeah. I think. Well,
Yeah.
I don't use
Texas
DraftKings,
has
but-
weird laws about gambling.
Yeah,
so
I think Texas is a bit of a different.
we use Kalshi here. That's all.
Oh
we have.
yeah, that's weird.
Or a bookie.
Yeah, dude, I actually saw my old bookie like 3 days ago. He said he
That
misses
was a
me.
scumbag.
Dude,
My stepdad was a bookie for like 2 years,
That's
and
funny.
then just like, I can't fucking deal with it.
this guy
Yeah,
moved
it's a
to
pain in the ass.
this guy moved to Chicago, and he wanted to sell me and my brother his book, like for like all of his guys that call him and everything. He wanted to sell it to us for like $25,000. I was like, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know about that, brother. I don't want to become a gangster.
Yeah. All right, we'll get into the next game then. We got this is a classic matchup: Packers and
This
Bears.
is awesome. This is gonna rock.
Yeah. Only the 3rd time they've ever played each other in the playoffs
That's crazy.
in history, and all 3 games in Chicago.
Wow.
They've never played each other in the playoffs in Green Bay, and they've been around the entire history of the NFL. Like, these are original NFL franchises. Like, it's kind of insane how
The
rare
Packers
this
are
game-
favorites?
Yeah.
That's the other thing that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, the Packers are favorites.
Well, the Bears won that
say,
crazy
I'm
game
gonna say,
at home.
nah.
Yeah, I like the Bears here.
The Packers have looked like dog shit
Cautiously.
the last couple weeks. Josh Jacobs, look, he will come through for 80 yards and a touchdown, but that's the only guy really left.
Well, I think that's why the Packers are actually favored. I think is that the assumption is they're actually healthy now. Besides, like Micah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
since
like-
he's gone down, their defense hasn't looked like
Pass rushing
good.
wise.
the Packers' defense.
They've actually been a
That
little bit
they-
better
was
against the
only
run.
reason-
But
yeah,
But-
I
but-
just-
against
the
who? I mean,
Packers.
didn't they just play the Browns and the Judkins was already out.
yeah. True. Yeah, that's a good point. I'll tell you what I do like in this game is Jordan Love to throw an interception. Even money. Bears lead the
I
league in
like that.
interceptions. This is it's a hostile environment, about as hostile as it gets for this matchup. Forecast wise, what are we looking at? Snow?
yeah, I think it's supposed to be pretty bad weather-wise.
Love it.
for this game. Although I guess maybe the other reason why the Packers are favored is that last game that the Bears played against Detroit was just really weird. Like,
It was.
Bears have weird games.
a game where they did play their starters
Yeah.
and kind of just lost to the Lions.
Right.
They kind of just like laid an egg.
High of 34, 85% chance of precipitation. On
God,
Saturday
it's miserable
specific.
weather. Jesus Christ. That's hell.
Yeah, but it's gonna be at
look,
night
man,
when it's cold. So I think it is
sorry,
gonna
go ahead.
snow. I know. I'm just saying. From what I understand, since this is a night game, I think it's gonna be a little bit colder than 34.
Right.
And I think it is gonna snow during the game.
I love it.
Yeah, give me the Packers, man. I've just been burned by this stupid franchise so many fucking times that I'm just gonna pick them. I'm gonna pick them until I don't. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
just. I've seen them win so many improbable playoff games that they had no business winning
That's
against
true.
my team sometimes. I'm just rolling with the Packers, man. I just think they're going to win. I don't even have a lot of evidence to back that up. It's just a vibe check. Like,
No doubt.
they just win these games. Just that franchise wins games. The Bears haven't been in this situation in a long time. Like, I just feel like the Packers are going to win.
This is a game where I truly, I mean, besides one team being favored by 1 point, I think that Vegas is pretty spot on here. I mean, this game could literally be a coin toss as far as who wins it. The over-under is set nearly perfectly as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I just. You know what's funny? I was gonna say that like the Bears. I think their outcome in the playoffs, no matter what, would kind of have like a very positive like. Oh, the Bears have kind of turned it around. We're a good team. I think this is the only game where, like, if they lose, the fans will be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah,
That's why I think they're going to lose.
yeah. There's
Like,
some,
this is the
I mean,
one.
so I
outcome
honestly,
where-
I hope so, just in case the Niners are able to squeak through and get a chance to play one of them again. I mean, the Bears game was, I chewed my fingernails like off.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
That
nuts.
was nuts. It was so much fun that they ended up winning the Niners, but like an insane shootout. I don't think that, especially if the Packers can't get to the quarterback easily, Caleb Williams will create a play, and I just don't. I don't see them choking this one away. I don't see Ben Johnson choking this one away. I feel like they'll probably make it through, maybe handily. I haven't liked what I've seen out of the Packers for weeks now. But
yeah, this also does have
I'd
like
love
the
it if they
vibe.
won.
This game could have the vibe of remember that Bills Patriots playoff game, the Mac Jones Patriots playoff game, where the Bills that whole pregame were like, "I'm tired of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We're sending them the fuck home. Fuck these people. Like, fuck them," and they beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
This could have that similar. The Bears are like, "Fuck these guys. We always lose to them."
It's possible for
Fuck.
sure. I think there's way more pressure on the Bears to win this game than there is for the Packers.
Yes, 100%.
Sure, yeah.
100%.
But I do think that pressure could be used. I mean, if Ben Johnson so far has been an absolute success there in his
Yeah,
first
he's killing
season.
it. He's cooking.
So I mean, we'll see. We'll see if he can motivate the guys. But all the pressure's on the Bears, and that's not normally a good thing for them.
Yeah.
That said, I'm leaning to the Bears in this one, but I don't know if I might not even play it at all. Maybe teasing the Bears to like 7 points at home could be worth looking at, but
I feel like I might be leaning Packers, but this is like
I'm leaning Pack.
this is tough. This is a tough one.
over under's even tougher to call on this.
Yeah,
I guess with the weather, I'd probably go under.
Yeah, true. At this number, knowing it's going to snow, you'd go under here. I think both teams probably try to establish the run early.
Yeah, a lot of running.
All right, well, let's get into the next one. Bills and Jags and Duval.
Yeah, this I think might be the most fun game of the weekend.
I like this game.
I
I
can
got
see that for sure.
a strong feeling on this one. This is my favorite
it's
play.
like-
This is my favorite play in the whole weekend is Jaguars money line.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the Bills have Josh Allen, well, and Cook, Allen and Cook, and then
And Gabe Davis.
He's back. He's back, folks.
It's so
Don't forget
funny
Khalil
that he's
Shakir, brother.
Khalil Shakir. And wait,
Hips don't lie.
who's the receiver that they're like, no, don't even come back? Who was the third receiver for Buffalo?
The one they replaced.
Did they already
The
get
one they
rid of him?
replaced. The one they replaced
Keon
with
Coleman?
Brandon Cooks.
Yeah, Coleman. He's off the team now entirely?
I mean, he
Is
might
he?
as well be. He might as well be. I think he is still on the roster, but he might as well be because Brandon Cooks has basically taken all his snaps.
Oh yeah.
That's not great.
But I mean, I think that
Coleman just can't create separation.
that's true. Yeah. With the Jags, I mean, the Jags defense is stout all around. I mean, passing,
They have skill
running.
position guys too, man. I mean, I know their receivers were underwhelming this year, but I mean, dude, Trevor's playing like the guy everybody thought he was going to be
Yeah.
his whole career.
And I credit that to Liam Cohen, honestly. He must
Yeah,
be some
for
kind
real.
of quarterback guru because whatever he's done with Trevor Lawrence is absolutely working. And they got a tight run attack too. I mean, with the word Travis Etienne and our boy Bayshal Tootin.
ETN, by the way, who ruined one of my fantasy teams last year, and so I didn't draft him and screwed myself over this year. I took both of his backups in 2 different leagues, thinking like, oh, one of them is going to be the starter. They traded what's his name away to be the backup in Philly.
Yeah, Tank Bigsby.
Tank, yeah.
Well, to me, it's the wrong team's favored here. The Bills' lack of run defense is going to be their downfall in this one, in my opinion. Their run defense is pitiful. I mean, they're soft in the middle. The middle linebacker, Milano, he's like been almost non-existent this year. I know he's hurt for half the season, but even since he's been back, they've been getting just dogged out in the run game. So I don't know. The over/under I do like.
And honestly, Jags would be like my
Dark horse to win the
I bet on them
AFC.
to win. I bet on them to make it out of the AFC. Like I bet on them to make it. Like
I don't hate it, man. They're the hottest team in football right now.
they're really solid.
Not just because Trevor Lawrence looks like a Easter Island woman or whatever. I don't know. The Moai.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Legends of the Hidden Temple looking ass.
Uh,
But yeah, I don't know. I really like the Jags here. As far as
Yeah, I do too.
specifics, let's take a look at props wise. I think
Well, I guess ETN would be the specific.
yeah, that's what I was trying to find his line real quick.
Honestly, actually,
63
the other
and a
one would
half.
be what's Parker Washington's number? I feel like he's kind of like
He's been getting a lot of the ball lately.
I mean,
Yeah.
someone has to.
50 and a half. So the books have caught on.
all right.
they always
what's-
catch on.
So Parker Washington's number is 50 and a half. Jacoby Myers has to be close to that.
51 and a half. Brian Thomas Jr. 42 and a half. He's the third option in that offense
crazy,
now.
dude.
After he dominated last year. Well, most of those games with Mac Jones, like we
last year.
pointed out, but
Which honestly, the Jaguars might have like similar to a 49ers Trey Lance thing where they traded all this capital
yeah.
to get Travis Hunter, who has been a non-factor for this team the entire season, and they still might make it to the Super Bowl.
Right.
He was
hurt,
playing.
though,
He was
right?
playing pretty well on defense. Yeah, he is. He's been on IR for a while. I don't know if they're planning on bringing him back later in the
heard
playoffs. I
He's
think
a
he is still
freak
injured,
athlete.
but he
But
was
he's
playing well on defense. He just wasn't. And that was the thing coming out of college too. Is a lot of people were saying is like he wasn't actually a top NFL level receiver.
Yeah.
He was
he-
a top NFL level cornerback. And it just
Yeah.
is the fact that he can play both that people were thinking, oh, well, there's no one else to throw it to besides Brian Thomas.
BTJ, yeah.
Yeah, no, it turns out Parker Washington and Jacoby Myers are.
Jacoby Myers
anyone else.
Jacoby Myers was the trade deadline move of the year easily.
Yeah.
Was that a Raiders acquisition?
Yeah.
'Cause he was
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
Raiders.
they got him
for
from the
sure. That's
Raiders.
what I thought, yeah.
Well, that was the interesting thing is before the season started, he was talking about wanting to get traded and all this stuff. And honestly,
Yeah,
it
who
started to
wouldn't?
look like the Raiders were just going to cut him before the season started. And then they just decided to hold on to him and then traded him to Jacksonville. I think like week 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bayshal Tootin, 17.5 is his rushing total. They give the ball.
Don't hate that.
Give
He hasn't
him the
been
ball
getting
5
as much
times.
lately.
5 carries against this Bills defense. He's got that.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, all right. That's definitely one of the better games this weekend. The next one, it's a fun one.
Good boy.
Niners, Eagles.
Yeah,
I'm
this
sorry,
moved up.
Miguel.
This moved
Sorry,
up
dude.
to 4.5.
Yeah.
This was 3.5 on Sunday.
Two weeks ago, I would have been like, "Yo, we're dog walking them," and then last week, plus a bunch of injuries again in between. Look, we've sacrificed everyone for Christian McCaffrey. All our hope lies in that one guy, and what a guy to have. But they've also got a Christian McCaffrey of their own that they haven't really been using that well. But
No,
it is
well,
the playoffs.
honestly, no. This is Niners offense versus Eagles defense. That's the actual matchup of the game because the Eagles defense is what will win them this game. Like the Eagles defense is awesome. The Eagles defense,
it's really good. Jalen Carter is like a all-pro.
Dude, that
type
one
of
game,
dude.
that Buffalo game, they should have shut Buffalo out, but they didn't because they couldn't fucking hold on to the ball for longer than 2 minutes on offense.
Yeah.
Like they fucking destroyed Josh Allen and James Cook. They made him look like a fucking fool.
We got 2 line movements. Eagles are now a 5-point favorite, and Houston's down to an even 3.
I thought it was an even 3 earlier.
It was 3.5 when I made these graphics on the same book.
Really? Then I guess it's just been going back and forth because I saw 3 earlier today. I know it was 2.5 on Sunday. But yeah, back to this game. I think the offensive play caller for Philadelphia is a fucking moron. And
Cliff Kingsbury.
I fucking hate
Kingsbury's on the market.
No, dude, I want
McDaniel. Oh yeah.
Now
McDaniel's not getting fired.
No, McDaniel's is going to stay. Yeah,
You gotta bring Quinn Ewers to the promised land, dude.
Yeah.
That's my dog right there, dude. Quinn.
Quinn Ewers was looked over heavily in that draft, dude. He was a solid ass quarterback.
Been a 7th rounder.
It's
Should
crazy.
have been like a 4th rounder.
Yeah, probably 4 or 5. Yeah, but I just this Eagles defense is just so spectacular. I don't know what else to say about how much I love this defense and how much I hate this offense.
Where are the Niners at with Trent right now? Questionable?
He might play, but he's going to be out mid-game.
No, I honestly, I just think this is a case of if the Eagles can just hold on to the ball, like any amount.
Yeah. Without Trent, you guys are going to rush 3 and have pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah.
How hurt is Trent?
That's what I'm not. Play? That's what I'm not sure of. Yeah, I think he's listed as questionable, but
so he got hurt. He got hurt during that Chicago game.
First drive.
Didn't play. Yeah, during the first drive against Chicago. I think it was an ankle injury, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, it's not great for a lineman.
Right.
Although there are kind of rumblings also that Lane Johnson might not play for the Eagles.
Yeesh.
Even though he's basically been out for a month.
Yeah, but I mean, he's like their most important lineman.
Yeah.
Well, arguably, I would say he is.
Well, the 2 tackles are the only good ones.
Right.
Everyone else has sucked this year.
Yeah, that whole offensive line is like really injury dependent. Like if those 2 guys are out, they're not good.
I can see the under being a decent play in this one at 44.5.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, the under I think is a really good play. Although I think if the game does go under, then I think the Eagles win.
Yeah, more than likely. If Trent's out, I also like the Eagles at this line.
Oh, is Trent out?
Well, we don't know that. I haven't seen that he's out or anything. I just questionable is all I've seen. Questionable. I thought we were talking about Caleb earlier.
No, losing Ricky Pearsall is huge. Losing Trent's huge because he's not really he doesn't make his money for his pass protection. Like if Purdy can get the ball moving against the Eagles, that's going to be one thing. But it's really Trent's involvement in the run game that allows it to open up for Christian McCaffrey. And if he's not there to do that, that's our guy. I mean, that's it.
He's a road grader. He's not really a pass.
So, with Trent, it's hamstring, and Pearsall, it's a knee. They both didn't practice.
No, Pearsall's out. Pearsall's, I think, done for the season. He like re-aggravated a PCL.
Yeah. So Pearsall's definitely out, and it's leaning towards Williams is going to be out. It's leaning towards that. He might play, but it's leaning towards he's not.
Honestly, Kittle shouldn't even play. Like, it's gonna be a tough one. I thought.
I mean, how funny would it be if this does wind up just like the NFC Championship game?
Wouldn't
where
be funny at all.
Just running a Wildcat.
Wouldn't be funny at all. It's really tough to watch.
What who? All right, so in pass coverage, who on the Eagles defense is on McCaffrey? DeJean on linebackers? Or I'm sorry, instead of over a linebacker, I meant.
It would probably be shared between DeJean and Bond, but I would say mainly DeJean.
Okay.
Because listen, they use McCaffrey like a receiver.
That's true.
And it'll be DeJean on him in pass coverage. And DeJean has been the best player on the team this year.
So I almost thought DeJean on Kittle might have been.
Well, if Kittle's not going to play,
Kittle will play, but he looked bad last week. He looked great, when he was catching the ball, but he looked slow in the,
Yeah.
a lot of the plays.
The Eagles do a lot of zone coverage also.
And he's a big involvement, like, in getting the ball to McCaffrey. Like, the way that Shanahan runs that offense, like, it relies a lot on the pass blocking from the tight ends. And I don't know, man. I just don't feel great about it. I thought the season was over when we lost Warner. Losing Bethune, like, I just don't see.
Yeah, it's tough.
This shitty Eagles offense will somehow make them look half decent. I guarantee you that.
The Seahawks didn't score very much either. Like, it's not even necessarily
that quarterback's bad.
It's not even necessarily no,
it's the offensive line.
I had the over in that game.
Oh, that's brutal. That's horrible.
That one to me, I was like, there's gonna be like 1 million points in this fucking game.
Right. Do you want to kind of just sprint through the last couple? I know that we got a hard out.
Yeah. Next one, Chargers, Pats.
The Pats are gonna run this game.
I'm not 100% sure about that. The Pats really didn't play anybody this year.
Chargers have looked so
Pats
bad.
Pats are so good though, dude. And Drake May is like, that's my dog.
Very, very
oh yeah, no, we're big Drake May fans here. This channel for sure.
Yeah, that's my dog, dude.
The pay pig. The pay pig.
We got we call him the pay pig. Yeah.
I still like the Patriots here. I know that like it is 3.5, and the Chargers are a decent team. I still just like the Patriots more.
Chargers offensive line's a problem.
This is playoff Chargers. This will be Justin Herbert's worst game of the season. This is how the Chargers do it in the playoffs.
That is really true.
Their offensive line's bad.
He'll throw 4 interceptions in this game. I would bet on that just automatically. I'd be like, Justin Herbert, as many interceptions as you could bet on.
Well, to throw one, he's minus 120, so.
Damn. Negative odds for an interception.
Right. But yeah, I don't know. I could see, the Chargers, it's their offensive line so banged up that that's going to make it very difficult for them to come out of this.
And what's the weather in this game going to be like? I think that's a huge factor the negative for the Chargers.
Yeah, all right. I guess we're pretty much all in agreement that the Patriots probably will run this one. It looks like 95% chance of snow, with 32 being the low. 32 being the low. 43 being the high.
You know what's funny? I would almost switch the Rams line and this one. I would have Rams minus 3.5 and Patriots minus 10.5. I think the Patriots are going to beat the shit out of them.
Patriots money line. Patriots money line is a good parlay fodder right here, I think.
Oh yeah, for a parlay, yeah. I can see that.
All right,
Yeah,
we can
honestly-
And then
skip into
Texans
the
Steelers.
Texans Steelers, baby. Steelers
Please
plus
win,
3.5.
Steelers. Please win. I can't deal with these Houston people.
I really,
To me.
I was gonna say Steelers plus 3.5. I think is great.
yeah, I really like the plus
it.
3.5. The Texans defense is fantastic,
Although
but
now plus 3.
yeah, now
They're
it's plus
just
3. Steelers money line is worth a look too, just given Tomlin's record on Monday Night Football. It's
And
crazy.
the under.
I think it's crazy to have a playoff game on Monday night. Also, I don't.
Oh, is it on Monday? That's crazy. I
Yeah.
didn't realize
Yeah.
that.
I'm not a fan of that, but what I kind of am just because of the Steelers' record on Monday nights. We've lost. What was it? Haven't lost since '97 at home on a Monday night.
Okay.
It's
We'll take that.
insane. But yeah, as far
I'm
as
taking the Texans. You know, I get why you guys want the Steelers. I understand, obviously, Pike, why you want the
Right.
Steelers to win. I mean, it on both sides of the ball. I think the Steelers don't have a very good defense. The Texans don't have a great offense, but I think it balances out in the Texans' favor when you look at their defense versus the Steelers' offense.
Yeah, their defense.
But
is
I will say this: the Texans' defense has kind of been leaking oil a little bit the
Lately.
last 3 weeks.
yeah, Riley Leonard carved him up last week.
Yeah, like I just think that this. It's why I like Steelers plus 3.5. I kind of still think the Texans are going to win this game, but I don't think it's going to be by more than 3.
Yeah, 3.5's a big line. If you can get 3.5, I'd take 3.5. At 3, that's
Yeah.
that might be close to where it should be.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. And that does it for the slate. Do we have any kind of picks that we want to get on record or anything like that? Keenan, did you have any things that you like
I'll leave it-
specifically?
I'll lean on the McMillan over on yards. I'll say that's.
I like that. I like over on receptions for McMillan. Really, my college football picks are the one I'm most confident in, though. Mostly IU money line and Dante Moore under 2 touchdowns. I really think that's going to hit. That's plus money, too, for the under 2 touchdowns. And then I really think the Packers are going to win, too. I know I don't have, mathematical analysis for that. That's just a vibe check, and, I just really feel like the Packers are going to win that game. All the pressure's on Chicago,
Yeah,
this feels like the type of game the Packers win. I don't know.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like that.
Root for your Niners, though, Miguel.
Thank you. Right? Well, hey, we need all the help we can get.
Well,
I hate
yeah.
those
Coming from a
Packers.
Cowboys fan, could you be surprised?
Hey, coming from any fan, everyone hates you.
Good.
That's
Finally.
what their
Finally,
shirts
'cause we're
say.
winning.
Everyone hates us and we don't care, right?
Yeah. No one likes us. We don't care.
That's it.
No one likes us either, and we don't even have any wins to back it up. Everybody hates us when we fucking lose.
It's just a lot of fat Mexican guys.
100%, a lot of fades and jorts.
Like,
and just-
honestly, it is really the Cowboys fans that don't live in Dallas that really make my fucking skin crawl, and I
Totally.
hate every single one of them, and I
Oh, I
hope
get
they
it,
all
dude. We're the
die in
worst
a bus
fan base.
fire.
We're the worst fan base, no question.
All right, well, boys, what are we plugging? Got some things we're gonna plug here. Keenan, I'll let you get it started if you got anything you want to throw out there.
Yeah, man, I do an NBA podcast with Robbie Goodwin, friend of the show. We do it every week. It's called Wolf of Ball Street.
Oh yeah.
Most of the listeners probably don't live in Austin, but I do stand up around Austin and then write for On3. So if you're a college basketball guy, definitely check that out.
Nice.
Yeah, and Keenan will definitely be back for where we're gonna get into college basketball closer to March.
yeah.
We'll have you back for that. What's
Hell
your
yeah.
Twitter?
At Keenan Womack. And then my Instagram is at DickPix420.
Nice.
yeah.
Hell yeah. That rules. Hell yeah. Miguel, what we got something going on tonight, right?
I got a Dork Court tonight with Tata Sharice and my backup co-host Renee Fuentes had to get his wisdom teeth taken out, so his face is very swollen. So he has a friend subbing in for him, Jordan Barassi, who is actually a very funny guy. I was checking him out. He's going to be on tonight. It's going to be a really good episode. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're back in Manhattan with Tata Shrees. I mean, what else do you want? It's going to be a lot of fucking fun.
I'm so excited for Tata.
Tata rules.
On the record. I'm very excited.
Check that out. Be
Tata's
there
hilarious.
9 p.m. Eastern, probably a little bit later, but I'm going to have to actually, we're going to have to go live.
Oh, now it's going to be double late. All right.
We're going to have a very nice time. Check out at 9 o'clock or, just stay tuned on my socials. I'll let you guys know if it's a little bit late.
Hell yeah. Trainer? It's right behind you.
Hey, yeah, check out on twitch.tv/MikeTFGR, The Walking Dead Zone. We're going through all these Kenzo's daily lives, dude. Although I do it once a week, not every day. If I start doing it every day, yikes.
Weekly lives and at least annually deaths.
Yeah, we've gotten to 1 death so far.
On Christmas
Day.
Day.
On the board. On Christmas Day, we had 1 death on the board.
It was a bit of a Christmas miracle.
Yeah, it was a Christmas miracle, man. So hopefully, in the coming months, we'll get more deaths.
Jesus.
Probably when it gets a little warmer out, we'll get a little bit more exciting action. These guys are very chilly and they're all very sleepy. these last couple weeks.
Hell yeah.
Super. Some of them are really, really sleepy.
Very sleepy.
Hell yeah. And if you want any of my check Twitch, Twitter, Pike Von Doom on both of those. We're going to be doing our Monday, or I'm sorry, we'll get the FGR Lego on Sunday just for the Sunday and Monday games this week. But we're always doing some fun stuff on there. Get on the Patreon, patreon.com/DorkCourt.
Actually, I was
$1.
going to ask, do we want to do it Saturday instead and include the Saturday games, or no?
Saturday morning? Or early
Yeah.
Saturday?
Let's figure it out later.
Yeah, we'll figure that out later.
All
But
right, yeah,
stay
but
tuned.
Stay tuned. Check out the Discord. We'll let you guys know.
Check out the Discord. Like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends. These guys are making some picks over here.
Oh yeah, be picking some.
Hell yeah. Well, everyone have a good week. Keenan, thanks again, brother.
Dude, thanks for having me. This is a blast. Can't wait to come back on.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You're the man. Appreciate you.
All right.